First Corinthians 13. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries, and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. Charity suffereth long, and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not, is not puffed up, doth not besave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, and endureth all things. Charity never faileth. But whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. But when that which is come is perfect, then that which is in part shall be done away. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know, even as also I am known. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity. Yes, love is so important, and it is fundamental to have that within our Christian life. When we're caring for and reaching out to others, if we're not doing it for the right reasons and we don't have a good purpose in mind, then it doesn't mean anything. We need to love others and make sure that we are showing them a Christ-like life depending upon principles that we're adhering to and that we're living by before we're sharing it with them. And now for a reading from Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers. The Lord declares that He cannot and will not accept divided work. And thus, you may save your souls through faith in Jesus Christ. You will need to receive the counsel given in the 58th chapter of Isaiah. If you will follow the directions marked out, the promise will be fulfilled. Then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of the Lord shall be thy reward. Then shalt thou call, and the Lord shall answer. Thou shalt cry, and he shall say, Here I am. If thou take away from the midst of thee the yoke, the putting forth of the finger and speaking vanity. And if thou draw out thy soul to the hungry, and satisfy the afflicted soul, then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday. And the Lord shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make thy bones fat. And thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose waters fail not. Take up your appointed work. The Lord will fulfill the promise on his part. These inspired scriptures would never have been given to you if the Lord had not confidence that you could do all that he has required. Let's read that again. These inspired scriptures would never have been given to you if the Lord had not confidence that you could do all that he has required. You can heed the invitation, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden, oh, so very light. You may rise to the heights to which the Holy Spirit calls you. True religion means living the word in your practical life. Your profession is not of any value without the practical doing of the word. If any man who will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. This is the condition of discipleship.